Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Simply Real podcast. I'm so happy to have a special guest with me today, Garnet Thompson. He is a leader in the health and wellness industry. He's also a published author, and he's also a speaker at the second annual Healing Motivational Summit coming up in September. I'm so happy to have you on board, Garnet. How are you this morning?
I'm doing fantastic, Jennifer. Thanks for having me on your podcast. This
Oh,
is great.
absolutely. It's so funny when I met you on the platform Clubhouse, as I meet everybody, you were just one of those people that I clung to. You're so amazing, and plus you're a published author like myself, so we had so much in common. Tell us a little bit about you and your books.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So to start with, I'm a leader in the health and wellness industry that you just said earlier. I have a book that's published. It came out in 2019. It's called 2020 Vision Dreams. And honestly, even though I wrote this book will change people's lives. I find myself even going back to it from time to time just to read it and go through it, right? So the book is really, it's a step-by-step guide that helps people to navigate through the goals and the dreams that they want out of life, right? It helps them to reflect on those self-sabotaging feelings that we all sometimes have and those habits that get in the way. So the way I phrase it, it's kind of like it's for the young in age or young at heart. So people that have a dream that they want to achieve, right? So it helps them to navigate all of those aspects of the dreams.
And that's amazing, especially in the times that we're in, and for the youth population. They need help navigating, they need help reflecting and trying to find their vision and their purpose and what they want to do. So that something like that is so relevant right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And my background is I grew up without a father. I grew up with my grandmother and grandfather, and they did a fantastic job with me. So my message is more for a lot of the folks who grew up without like a father,
Right.
in
Right.
order to kind of pass that on. So the folks that don't have a parent or guardian, to get them those life strategies that they need. So that's
Right.
sort of the primary focus for that first book, 2020 Vision Dreams.
It's amazing, amazing. And I know you have another book coming out, which is probably going to drop just in time for the summit, I think, right?
Yeah, it's coming out. It's actually going to hit in January. So the summit's going to get an exclusive preview, which is great.
Nice.
So it's called Why the Bricklayer Smiles. It's a children's story.
Oh, sounds so
First
nice.
children's story that I've written. Maybe there are more to come. Who knows?
What propelled
But
you to write a children's story, if you don't mind me asking?
no, good. So good point. So for me, it was the first book was for an older audience, and I wanted to take some of the same messages and to translate it to a younger audience because the
Right.
sooner that that mindset around how we look at life is instilled, I think the better. So it's just getting them a little younger, right?
But I love that you said that mindset. I was just having this conversation with somebody the other day. We have to start shaping their minds from a young age. I was just saying, like, even teaching them like from now, like those entrepreneurship skills, because I didn't really learn that growing up. You always were taught growing up for us, like go to school, get a 9 to 5. You
Yes.
weren't really shaped to know that there are other skills that you can develop to become an entrepreneur and still work a 9 to 5, but there's other things you can do. So I love that you talked about that mindset. It's so important.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that entrepreneurial mindset like works whether you're in an organization, outside of an organization, but
Right,
you're being an entrepreneur for yourself, right? Because,
right.
and I think you already know this, but yourself, like you're yourself is you're a brand for yourself, right? So
Exactly.
it's how you navigate the world from that perspective.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And so I know you are going to be a speaker. Of course, I had to get you in as a speaker for the summit because you're just so awesome. And I love the fact that you have all these books. So tell us a little bit about your participation in the summit and how excited are you for this summit?
I'm really excited. Like I said, this will be the first time that I'll be able to put out the content for Why the Bricklayer Smiles to an audience. So reading a children's story to a broader audience will be a first time for me. So I think that'll be definitely very exciting.
Yeah, it is. It's gonna be an exciting summit. You're one of like 60 speakers and performers coming on board, so it's gonna be a lot of fun, a lot of fun. So I know you are not, you're in Canada, right?
I am. I'm in Southern Ontario in Canada. So
Tell us
we
about Canada these days. How is it over there?
Canada's navigating the current pandemic situation. We're, maybe getting back a little more restriction at the moment,
Right,
but things are open. We're able to navigate within, the confines of the rules, but
right.
it's manageable at the moment.
And we were joking last night because it's funny. We jumped on Stereo together, which is a really cool app that me, you and David, we were having so much fun. And we're like, yo, they have Stereo in Canada, but they don't have Venmo, which blew me away.
True. I know you give me apps. I go and I look and I'm like, I don't see that one. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it's Canada.
Oh my God, we had such a blast on Stereo last night. It really was. You know what's funny is that so everybody listening, we have this room that we call Late Night Vibes and Ideas. And so it's me, I call you GT, Garnet, aka GT, and David and a few of us. And we just kind of hang out in the room and it's so much fun and so much good vibes and energy comes out of that room, as well as ideas, right?
1000%. So every time somebody says something, I'm like, hey, wait a second, that's an idea. And I pick up my phone, I'm going off looking into it, and they're like, why did you go so quiet? He's like diving into something new.
That's where we just brewed our new idea. You want to tell them about our newest idea, our launch?
Well, which one? There's like so
which
many.
one? Is it too early with the Justice League? Is it too early to talk about that one?
That one's in its infancy. Maybe we'll go with the other ones.
Okay, we'll leave that one alone, but just know that that's coming. We'll intrigue their minds with that. We have a lot of new ideas and vibes coming up, and that's just the power of collaboration, the power of community. It's so awesome that I'm getting to experience meeting all of you cool people and bringing us all together. It's just been an amazing experience. How have you felt about this Clubhouse experience?
I think it's been fantastic. Like I've been able to meet so many people, form so many different collaborative opportunities.
Right.
Like you talk about ideas. So, you, myself, David, we talked about, potentially an author's sort of summit, or not, maybe not a summit, but a trip or an event next summer, depending on the pandemic, type of a cruise or something like that. So there's so many different ideas that come out to collaborate where it's incredible. Like the opportunity is just amazing.
No, it really is. And we do keep a lookout because GT, myself, and David, we got some stuff planned. We're always thinking these late night vibes and ideas. So we're definitely gonna be doing some cool things online, whether it be virtually or in person. We're gonna have to come to Canada and visit you, GT. You're gonna have to come to New York because David and I are both in New York.
Well, I've got relatives in the New York area too, so I think that will definitely happen at some point.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good. So where can everybody find your books? Please go ahead, plug yourself. This is all about you.
Absolutely. No, appreciate that. So first book, it's called 2020 Vision Dreams. It's available on Amazon, Barnes and Noble, and recently just found out it's on Walmart as well. Yeah. So it's out there and it's everywhere. And it can be found on my website also. I should mention that. I keep forgetting that. So it's garnetthompson.com, and you'll be able to learn a bit more about myself and pick up the book as well there too. So
nice. Thanks so much, GT. Always a pleasure talking to you. I always love our conversation. Thank you so much for taking the time to do this. And thank you for being a part of the summit. Everybody be sure to tune into GT. He will be a speaker at the summit happening on September 17th, 18th, and 19th, all live streamed. And I'm so excited to have you on board.
That's awesome. I think for me, the key for me through all of what we're doing is there's like three things that I focus on, right? So there's persistence, attitude, and a network of support. And this Clubhouse and these platforms definitely hit that last one, which I think is the key to making, I think, all of my past experiences and future experiences that will become possible. So this is fantastic.
I love that you glued it all together. Yeah, that's so amazing that you just said that, because it is that network of support that keeps us all together. And we all need that right now in these trying times. And, I appreciate you being a part of that network of support for myself and for a lot of other people. So I've heard you in rooms pouring into people as well. So you have so much value, so much stuff to offer. And that's what it's all about, is that power within you. So.
No, I appreciate you saying that. That's great. So this summit is definitely going to help a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I think you have it wide open, right? Regardless of what your talents or skills are, everybody has something to contribute,
right,
and value to provide. So whether you are, you're a speaker, dancer, singer, I think we talked about cooking earlier.
Yes.
Anything, right?
Anything goes. For sure. Anything healing goes. Reading, writing, dancing, performing, everything goes. So yeah, you hit it on the head with that. So. But once again, thanks so much, GT. I appreciate your time. Everybody keep a lookout for GT. He's got some cool things coming up. Please go check out his books. They are amazing. He's an amazing person. And just keep following him, because everybody I'm bringing into the summit, I will tell you, they're providing such great value. They are amazing, prestigious people. So you got to keep a lookout for them.
Awesome. Thanks, Jennifer.
Thanks, GT. Take care. Have a good
All
one.
right. Bye-bye.